What's up, y'all? First of all, welcome to Toxic Tea Lounge. Okay, y'all already know what this video was about to be about. Y'all already know I warned y'all. I tried to give this girl a chance in my previous video. I said I really hope she take accountability. I hope she really tell the truth and actually mean the stuff that she's talking about, right? I hope that she's talking about her mothering and how that, like, how it is, how Junior for real, and all these types of things. And she did the damn opposite. The dummy did the damn opposite. Now I'm about to drag, and y'all can call me all the haters in the world because I don't care. Okay? At the end of the day, please make sure to like this video before we get into all of the shenanigans, my loungies. And y'all already know, everything in this video is allegedly, everything is for entertainment purposes, and nothing over here is personal. Okay? So if you take it personal, that's on you. Okay? Now, we are going to get in some of these clips. Okay? We're going to get in some of these clips. Child, when I tell you, I wish I really didn't have to watch that video, but for my content purposes, y'all already know for what I do for y'all, I have to watch this damn cringy ass video so I can talk about it and give y'all the tea. Because, child, this girl threw everybody under the damn bus. Everybody. From Blueface, Jaidyn, Carlissa, Ronnie. This girl couldn't answer a mothering question for the dear life of her. If her life was depending on answering a mothering question, she would be done. All she kept doing was she couldn't think of a quicker lie. She brought up God. God this, God that. What motivates you to be a mother? God. How was mothering? God. How is Junior? God. She claims nothing's wrong with him. And then on top of that, she gonna talk about some damn... Oh, I'm just gonna get into a glimpse of some of the pieces of the videos. So when y'all see the video, I can really in-depth talk about it. She gonna talk about some damn... Ronnie rolled up to me. She finally spoke about Ronnie. Wow. And then she showed no remorse. She showed no remorse. Makes me think even more that she has something to do with it. Very much has something to do with it. Oh, he ran up on me with his ski mask and his gloves, and he had a strap on him. Girl, you know that boy was not going to do nothing to you. Cut the bullshit out. You know, for anybody that knows, you probably know he already had a strap on him all the time. And we see him with ski masks plenty of times. So stop acting like you that damn special, girl. Like, cringy. So let's get into some of these clips so we can really talk about it. Okay? We're going to start with the first one. Okay? We're going to get into this. The first clip is basically her talking about her upbringing and stuff like that. And that's another thing. Now, all of a sudden, she's stuck. She's pausing too much. She don't want to throw her dad under the bus no more. She want to protect him and all this other stuff. Girl, if that's your story, that's your story. You already said that your dad was tying your mom up on a tree and beating her and doing all of these things. Now, all of a sudden, you want to protect him? But that's your story. We heard it before. So why are you choked up now and talking about some I want to protect him? Girl, shut your ass up. It probably never even happened. Because according to any other sibling, that's only your story.
Not right.
Nobody ever said nothing about the dad beating up the mom and all this stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Back in those days, there was a lot of drugs and a lot of abuse. Okay, so it might have happened. But y'all know Chrisean, she just go with the flow. Wherever the wind blows her with the lie, she gonna do it for the sympathy run. Let's get straight into this video. And then we gonna periodically cut into it, okay, and talk about it.
Bringing, like, mom and pops around, how was that?
So my mom had 12 of us, and she was like real hands-on up until, I don't know.
That's 12. That's a lot to keep track of.
Hell yeah.
So siblings was taking care of siblings.
Right.
Like the older kids was taking care of the young kids. My mom worked a private duty nursing job She went through what she went through with my dad which was like, it's crazy because I used to tell this story and just throw my dad under the bus.
Yeah.
And then it's now that I try to tell it, I want to protect him. Is that weird?
No, not at all.
Nah, that's natural.
You're literally growing in front of our eyes, in front of the world. So when you say you're trying to protect them, it's just part of your growth.
Right.
Or you know what I mean? Like you understand life a little bit differently now. At one point, as we're children, we understand life like so much. And then we grow. For instance, my father, right? I was just, my grandmother passed away in September. I was just out in Puerto Rico this weekend. Spent some time in the house and just chilled there for a little bit, kicked it. And like I remembered certain shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? That I lost for a long time. And one thing I realized is instead of like really understanding my father and everything that went on because he left us young, I had to realize like, yo, I'm also a grown man and I'm dealing with things on a day-to-day basis, and not every day I'm perfect, but some days they could twist on us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we end up losing our kids, or we walk away, and it's always just blame instead of understanding a certain way. And for my father's, what he went through, because when he had a stroke is when I finally kind of started forgiving him. And what I realized is he never understood love. When there's 21 kids that he has in his family, right? 21 siblings.
Right.
And he wasn't raised on love.
Right.
It was go to work. You know what I mean? Like he was out in the Dominican Republic. You know what I mean? Like it was just go work at 11 years old, go get food for the crib. You know what I mean? So when it comes to expecting him to love us, he didn't know how to do that.
Right.
And I can't sit there and attack him for something he never even understood.
Right.
He was never given that. You know what I mean? So naturally somebody could sit there and be like, oh, your dad wasn't around. He's a low life, this and that, da. But it's like, he knew no other way.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're protecting something that's just because you understand life a little bit differently now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I used to be like, this nigga used to time on, like I used to say some shit.
Yeah.
So I keep cussing, but
No, you could cuss.
all right.
We cuss a lot here. It's okay.
I'm working on that.
Yeah. So your upbringing wasn't the easiest.
I mean, no.
Straight up.
Now I know that your father was incarcerated for a lot of your childhood.
Yeah, for 7 years.
How does that, knowing that everything that you're currently facing, right? Does that make you look at everything now differently?
What?
With Blueface being incarcerated, you obviously dealing with your son alone. Like, does that make you look at all these situations differently?
Damn, nobody asked me that question.
It's all right.
What the fuck?
Take your time.
You're allowed to be emotional.
What's the question?
With your father being incarcerated while you were young, 7 years, and you think about raising your son right now, and his dad is not around, are you able to handle that a little bit better? Does it change your view on it?
What the fuck? Ask the question.
Gotcha.
I don't think I was ready for this.
It's all right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, basically all I'm asking is, with everything that transpired,
what?
Losing your father
for
7 years, him not being around, you're dealing with the same scenario right now with your son.
Not too much though, because my son ain't gonna remember it.
But you do.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Relax.
You good.
My bad. Okay.
We can go back to singing. I like where that had you. That had you smiling.
No, I need to answer this question. Say it one more. This is a good question. Say it one more time. Right when I'm ready to say something, it's just this frog in my throat.
Yeah.
It hurt. All right, go ahead.
You lost your father for 7 years when you were young. He's incarcerated. Right. You're dealing with a similar scenario now. Right. With your son and your child's father being incarcerated. Does it change your outlook on it at all?
I feel like whatever's happening to you, there's nothing more you can handle. So I don't know. Like I can't explain it. Like I'm thinking it's normal. Like I gotta get it.
Is this girl slow? Why do you need this man to repeat this basic ass question that you could just freely speak on? Why? Because you thinking about lies. You don't know what to say for real. Because what? You don't care? Or, oh, she's probably really emotional because she knows she allegedly probably has a child with a disability and she's doing it on her own and she's overwhelmed and she knows she can't handle that shit. And of course, she's gonna blame Blueface for everything. But why the hell does this girl feel like she can't answer? Can you repeat the question? Can you ask the question again? This is a good question. It's a simple ass question, girl. Answer the damn question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it. You've really changed your life around for your child.
No,
Like-
for God.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's a better way to put it.
that.
For God.
Was it your son that made you want to do this?
It motivated me and encouraged me, but when I went to jail and I was able to hear the Spirit of God clear, I started getting scared because there was certain things I had to stop, like secular music, like whatever my gift is and edifying the world with it, I couldn't do it no more. Like,
Time for a change.
it wasn't just time for a change. It was like the more I was reading the word, the more it was like depositing certainties and answers, and like the Holy Spirit was louder. And I was fasting too. So I was consecrated for real. And I don't know, I just started praying for insight and started having visions and dreams. And then like, I didn't have no bail. Like I wasn't eligible for bail for some reason. And then the lawyer I had at the time was like, yeah, we're just going to take the 4-year deal. And then you probably would just do 2 years or some shit. And I'm like, so after like that phone call, I went to my cell. I was like, what do you need from me again? Like, I started talking to God, like, what do you need from me? Like, because I didn't do, like, it just didn't feel like it was right. Like, no bail, 4 years. My lawyer is crappy, but I just paid him $35,000. Like, I had to get a whole new lawyer. But long story short, it was like, it was just something I needed from God, and it's something He needed from me. So I had to surrender, and surrendering came with like giving it all up, like the relationship, like sex, just stuff, sin for real, sinful nature. Like I don't know, what was the question again?
I mean, you answered the question. It's just originally you answered the question. Just how things relate to what you went through as a child compared to what was going on now with your father incarcerated and the things that it does, especially to a girl. Like that for a boy, obviously you got your guidance, like that's your dad. But for a girl, that's daddy's girl, and that.
And that whole thing made no damn sense anyways. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit should have slapped the shit out of you and really slapped some truth into your ass. Because all you do is damn lie.
You guys gonna drag me for this, huh? Okay.
All she do is damn lie. Oh yeah, they was gonna give her 4, and then they said she was gonna give her 2, and then she only did a couple months. How the hell does that work? These informant allegations seeming a little bit clocking that T, because girl, what in the hell is going on here? She got away with a lot. Okay, they probably told her, they probably arrested her, be like, listen, we already know that the, people is going to be recording you, and there's going to be pictures and stuff of you getting arrested. It seems a little bit more believable. We're going to take you in the back. We're going to have a conversation with you. You're going to have to do a couple months. Okay, so it could be a little bit more believable, but we need this information on this person. She probably was telling Blueface. She probably fucking set Blueface up, to be honest with you. Now, I'm done with that clip. Okay. Let me see what clip is this one.
Share this. So, when I met her when I was...
Okay. So let's get into this next clip, okay?
Share this. So, when I met him when I was 7, not met him, but he finally came home. I seen him a couple times, but I was scared of him. I didn't know who he was. And he wanted hugs and kisses, and I'm like, no. Like, I don't know, I just didn't like him. Not like that, but like that. And then he came home. I was excited to have a dad. And then, I don't know, the way he handled my mom physically.
Okay, I don't want to talk about that. We already heard this before. It's a repeating pattern. Oh, she went to church. Oh, her father slapped the sisters and the light come on and all that stuff. We don't care about that, okay? We want to get down to the other parts, okay? So let me make sure. All right, let's talk about this real quick.
Having your son around for these things and him being able to see that, like, how proud does that make you?
It makes me, like, really happy because my first word was hallelujah, but his first word was thank you, God. That's why I put it at the end of the song.
Oh, wow.
I'm about to play it. I got the receipts.
Chrisean with the receipts. That's the title of the interview.
God watching. Say thank you, Jesus. He said thank you, God, for sure. So, I don't know. Like, I always pray. I always, like, tell him to say thank you. He just start saying stuff. That was at 6 months. So,
You're going through. You went through all that as a child, and then you had, like, all the tragedy, the hard times as a child. Now that you have your son, how is that? Like, looking back, how much does that motivate you to just be better every single day for him?
I don't know. I'm just there. I'm like, I'll never not be there. What was the question?
No, it's all good. You know that when you walked in, you seen my 2 little babies, right? I got my 3-year-old and my 1-year-old. He just turned 3. I just saw him the other day. We were flying to Puerto Rico, and right before we get ready to leave, he stepped on something. I sprayed some bug spray, right, because it was flies, and
Okay, I had to fast forward because, sir, nobody cares about what the hell you gotta say. This is not about you. This is not about you. Okay. But y'all see already, oh, I'm just there. Like, when it comes to her mothering and her son, like, girl, this girl don't got no type of confidence in her bones at all for being a mother. Like, this is sad and ridiculous. But let's get into this other piece.
your child in front of you every single day. How much does that motivate you to just be better?
Oh my God. Dang, I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. What am I supposed to say?
Just how much you're motivated to be a better mother than what you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Because I was reading real. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to protect him from all these weird people.
Yeah,
like,
first and foremost.
For real. Like, I went through something like real
Public
with his dad. Like,
in front of everybody. Everybody got their own opinion.
But that's why your testimony is so much more powerful than anybody else's. And I'm not saying like theirs don't matter.
What motivates you to be a better mother? I don't want to throw him under the bus. What the fuck does Blueface have to do with your motivation in being a mother? Like, come on, be serious. Like, let's just stop. What am I supposed to say? Are you really asking the interviewer what you should say? This is your damn child. You're the damn mother. What makes you motivated to... Girl...
But you know what I'm saying?
You got a message for the world.
Like, I know he probably a changed person now or whatever. But like, shit.
It's hard.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
My bad, yo.
You don't gotta say my bad. It's all good. You living through it, you know?
Yeah, but I don't really talk about it.
I'll say this. Do you know how many women out there in the world don't have a voice? And you now have the ability to be the voice for them. You know how many women stay quiet about all the things that they've experienced in their past, and again, just like when you go to a room and that pastor speaks to you.
I'm trying to forgive him. So, I mean, I do forgive him.
That's the Holy Spirit in you. To be able to forgive, because that really is the only way that we can move on.
Because I didn't like the Charles Barkley joke. I didn't like posting his genitals on Twitter. I didn't like... I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't get a chance.
Girl, shut the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't like when he called him Charles Barkley. I didn't like when he posted genitals. You was... After he did all that stuff, you claimed that she was going to get him arrested, right? You was doing all this antics. Oh, if somebody play with my child, I'm going to be in jail. I'm going to be in jail.
Yeah, and I'm pressing charges. Yeah. I'm doing all that, bro. I don't need no money, no child support. But I'm pressing charges, bro.
You went, after he did all of this, you went and lived in his house, sucking his eggplant, still freaking on him, still fighting over him, still doing all of this stuff. You ain't give a hell about your son. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The only person that you was really caring about since day one is Blueface. Let's keep it a buck. During your pregnancy, it wasn't about Chrisean Jr., the innocent unborn baby in your stomach that you kept drowning with alcohol and smoking all that damn weed and doing whatever else drugs, allegedly, that you was doing. You ain't give a hell about the damn baby. You wanted to get rid of the baby. Because Blueface didn't want you to have his baby. He been saying this from the jump.
Look, y'all. I'm pregnant with Lil Key Monte, and my BD is Blueface. Set, so tell cuz.
You had multiple abortions, according to you, over Blueface. You wanted to keep this last baby because you really thought that this time this was going to be your family moment, and it slapped you in your face. Now you're regretting, because it's looking like you're regretting being a mother, because you, let's keep it up, you ain't want to be a mother from jump. Now I bet you if Blueface was acting like he is with Jaidyn and happy about being a father and really actually being there and everything else and really excited and broadcasting it all over the internet, because that's what he did with Javon and Journey, he didn't do that with you. He was upset and he was mad and he wasn't even claiming the damn baby. He wasn't claiming the baby. He ain't want to be around the baby. And then when he was around the baby, I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe he was trying to give you a chance and stuff like that. But he constantly kept saying that he's not the dad. Okay? So let's cut it out with the bull crap about what you didn't like and all this other stuff. And he didn't give him a chance. You didn't give him a chance. You did not give Chrisean Jr. a chance. And that's another thing that irks my soul is bad mothers out here. Bad mothers out here.
What was the reason?
Now I know as a parent it's not perfect. We do our best. But we don't even see her doing her best. She's embarrassed of that damn child. She did that to that child. Now, we don't know if it's alcohol syndrome. We don't know nothing, okay? Because to me, it's looking a little bit like the cry do chat thing.
What?
This is my angel, Maya. She has Shaw. Say, hey, Maya. Maya, tell him, hey. Kid. So, she was born with Shaw, but she also developed autism over the years.
Okay? It does look like that. Okay? It could be multiple things. We don't know. But that's on you. That's your doing. Maybe intentionally not. But that karma, it hits around. It turns around. You wanted to play around while you was pregnant, drinking and smoking and act like you ain't want the baby. Then when the baby come, allegedly the baby has a disability. Now you're overwhelmed and now you're not confident as a mom. And we see that. Look at her answers. Ooh, Chad. Let's see what else.
Having your son around for these things and him being able to see that.
He don't see nothing though. That's what I'm talking about.
That's how our interviews are. We usually like to keep it.
Okay, let's get into the next one.
That's how our interviews are. We usually like to keep it.
Whatever, bro. You good at this.
You say you got that.
Thank you. Well, let's get on to something. Let's get on to something a little bit lighter. How is Junior doing?
He's great. He's growing.
Amen.
I've been keeping him off the internet on purpose. So, just give him his privacy for him. I mean, I show him, but I don't know. I just like to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Because I believe in Jesus and I believe, like, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with my son. So,
How do you handle the media scrutiny? You know, when you were posting your child, everybody wants to come at you about your parenting style. And how did you handle that or shut that out?
Well, live, I talked I popped my shit and I was crying and stuff, but that's just me being vulnerable and transparent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think when I got locked up, I had three months to reset. My mental, everything. I don't even think I was mentally ready. I think I was ready because I love hard, but I was broken. And I felt like I had nothing left. So, and then the shit I was going through with his father, it wasn't making anything better. So, I don't know, it was getting scary for me. So I feel like going to jail was like I needed time to like let it all register and heal.
The one thing for sure is you weren't allowed that in the media, right? Like it's almost like you always had to respond to something. It's always the next storyline, the next thing to talk about. What is she doing now? Oh, she went live. You never had that time like you did when you had time to sit down.
Yeah.
When you were locked up, what was the moment that brought you to God? Like what happened?
We don't care about what moment she had in jail and none of that stuff, okay? Like, please, we don't care about none of that stuff. Okay, we don't. Okay? She ain't have time to heal. She ain't have time to... And then he talking about some, oh, you ain't have time because you were always on the media. You always had to respond to something. No, she put herself in the media with the drama and putting things out there and trying to go live and popping it. And then when she don't like somebody's opinions or whatever that's being said about her, she want to call everybody the names in the books. But when it's turning around on her, oh my God, I'm the victim. No, you're not the victim. The only one that anybody feels sorry for is the baby. That cute little innocent baby that did not ask to be in this damn world and have the parents that he had, but he has them. He don't even have a voice right now to speak for himself or to know if anything is like really not happening to him behind the closed doors. You got all these siblings that has alleged allegations on them. And child abuse charges, all type of charges, okay? And you got your child over there with them. You're not somebody sane enough to be around him either, if you want to talk about it. Reckless. Okay? Reckless. All right, let's get into this one.
Yeah. So when you came home, how has the female support been on the industry side? Has there been any support? I see the comments, B Simone, India Love. I see you go, girl, keep going to church. But how has that been for you?
Everybody fuck with me. Not like that. But see, he gonna hate me for this.
Well,
man, cause I don't know, yo. I be feeling like my baby father got a lot to do with why a lot of niggas can't fuck with me or work with me for real, cause how he is or how he is over me. So
This is what I'm talking about. The questions that they asking, most of them don't got nothing to do with blueface. This is a female support question. How do you feel about the female support or whatever female support you feel like you're getting from the industry? Females. I'm going to be throwing him under the bus. He's the real reason why I can't work with... No, because we have videos of you and Blueface basically saying that y'all didn't want each other working with the opposite sex. Okay? We already heard this out your mouth, and we heard this out of his mouth. But according to Blueface, you was the one that made up this rule because you're insecure ass. So it was only right, all right, if I can't work with females, then you can't work with men. That's basically what that was. And that was a dumb ass rule because y'all both losing opportunities and money from that because y'all making it personal, and it's not personal, it's business. Here she go again bringing up Blueface. Like, Blueface is always in her mouth. She can't take accountability for nothing on her own. She always blaming Blueface or somebody else. Like, girl, get a grip.
I'm gonna just leave that there. He probably said the same thing about me, but it's not true. Anyway, the female tip, Ruby, Sexy Red, Glow, Scarlet, Gloss, Cardi, all follow me. So I love the woman, the whole little thing going like, they fuck with me, I fuck with them back.
You got a natural energy about you.
For real.
You got an aura about you.
Thank you.
It's always been around you. You're powerful.
Thank you.
And that's why, like, when you speak about things like this, that's what I mean. Like, women will be able to listen to your message and say, you know what, I'm not alone in this. And that's
But I fuck
the
with
power.
them too, though.
Yeah. You could tell.
I fuck with them.
You got that energy,
This
but you
interviewer is sucking the hell out of her butthole. Like, she powerful. Yeah, she's a powerful damn liar. That's basically what she is. She just, y'all sitting there, y'all believing all the shit she's saying. None of these interviewers did their research. They didn't know that damn thing. If they did, they would be asking the same damn questions that we heard from the beginning when she first came in the game about her childhood. She been saying this in every damn interview. This interview is no different. The only difference is more lies, more crying. Well, that's not nothing new, but, you know. The Ronnie situation where we're going to get into. Her speaking about Jaidyn and Alexis. And speaking about Carlissa. Okay? Like, let's get into the rest of this. This interviewer, he need to go sit down somewhere for real, because you not asking the real questions. Y'all be scary as hell.
You want you doing everything that you're doing now is powerful.
Come on.
That's really powerful.
Thank you. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. So, let me tell you how rough it is, though. Just a little bit. So, I got this bright idea. I'm looking for like a videographer that can help me with this short film for my bright idea of how Yahweh's supposed to look.
Nobody care about no damn Yahweh and a damn short film and none of that damn shit. Yahweh didn't go nowhere. Yahweh went nowhere. Nobody, she's forcing that damn song on y'all. It's ridiculous. She's in every type of environment that song don't need to be in. She's playing it like somebody really want to hear that damn shit. Oh my God. Becky, look at her lies. Ooh, child. Okay, yeah, let's talk about this other lie that she about to talk about. She about to talk about how when she was with DJ Sky in Miami, DJ Sky was going to these clubs and stuff like that. And she was sitting in the thing acting like this is not her type of scene no more. She don't do none of that stuff. But we just saw you in a strip club, girl. We seen you in a strip club sucking on a binky. Sucking on the binky. You was in those type of environments, okay? So let's just listen to the hypocrite real quick, okay? The damn liar, pants on fire.
I sit in the Maybach. Like, while she go in, I'm in the car. Like, on my phone, sleep. They wake me up. Oh, we about to go get some food. All right, cool. You don't want to come inside? Nah, they not even paying me to come inside too. No. And then, like, I don't know. It's sometimes it got to be like an occasion. Like,
it's not calling you like it used to.
Not really, but all right, so for example, like you go in the club just to throw money, and seeing who
Same old.
But me, if I go to a club, I'm networking. I'm not drinking. I'm not whatever.
Yeah, mingling. Yeah,
I'm not doing too much. Thing, yeah. I'm just networking. Like I'm making my run-ins. That's probably about it.
Now I seen you out here with what was it, Young Thug last night? Music video shoot. That's viral everywhere. How was that?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm trying to think. How did that day start?
Why she sound kind of weird when Thugger and this question popped up? Do you see the interviewer's face? Do he know something we don't know? Do he know something we don't know? Huh? Did Chrisean let one of those rappers hit it and quit it? Because she's given very much guilty of something. Oh, how did that day happen? You know how that day happened, girl. You got amnesia already. It was just, the other day? Let's just listen to these damn lies. And she sounds like a groupie.
What did I do yesterday? I woke up. We went to this one spot, Live, and then they kept talking about the Travis Scott little event, but everybody was there, everybody in the building. Javante Davis, what's his name? The one I took a picture with too. Got he be with Kanye.
Ty Dolla.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He cool.
Yeah.
Sway Lee, Baby, like all of them.
Fire.
Everybody was in the building.
Sorry.
Quavo. I don't know. I said, what's up? I don't know. I think I don't know. It was a genuine exchange.
Because you got that energy.
He said some shit like I don't know, I fuck with you, like you real, or something along those words. Like he made me feel like little sis, like I see you type shit. Like oh all right, I'm like oh all right, thugger.
And he's also been through a lot too.
No, real shit.
So like when you see that, people linking up that just went through.
Yeah, I was basically saying, welcome home. Yeah. Like, that's cool to see you here, yo. That's crazy.
Thanks.
Like, not like that, but I feel like as much as, like, he was going through it, we was going through it with him type shit. Like, it was everywhere. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And that...
So, like, to see him in real life, it looked like AI, like... It's funny.
Damn, you really here, bro.
Yeah, type shit. Like,
yeah.
He humble. Yeah. He cool.
What's your relationship like now with your sister? She's out in baddies. She's gaining all her popularity over there.
I don't know. It's kind of like weird. Like, you know how somebody say I love you, but then like insinuate something to throw you under the bus to make you look crazy. Mm. So it's like, you never miss me or love me, so stop saying that shit. Yeah. You don't fuck with me. Just leave it at that. Yeah. Like, all right, so I was on Tyler's stream. This is how it all started. I started saying exchanges between me and her. I'm on Tyler's stream. He said something, and he tried to say, you can't be Tesehki, you can't. And I'm like, I love my sister. But he kept saying, you can't be Tesehki. He taking it. I said, I love my sister. Like, stop doing that. So she reposted it and said, pray for us. All right, cool. Jason Lee dropped an interview. She insinuating stuff. Because Jason Lee asking her about my ex that died. So she insinuating shit.
Messy.
Like, you're weird. Bitch, I'm on paper. You know, if I did anything, they would know. Stop playing with me.
That's where you're lying, girl. Your on papers don't mean damn diddly squat. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be on papers and be doing that stuff behind the scenes and don't be getting caught. So calm down with that damn shit. She probably has something to do with it, but it wasn't really her from her hands and her actually popping the weapon, okay? But I'm pretty sure she probably had somebody do it. She think that nothing comes back to her because she always getting away with these things.
Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know if Tesehki knew something about Ronnie or whatever the case may be, right? Maybe she said it because, hey, you want to play with me and put this lie on me? I'm about to put this insinuation on you. Okay, I don't know what the deal is, if she knew something or if it was just some petty tit-tat thing between the sisters. Okay, we don't know. We don't have no confirmation that Chrisean actually had anything to do with it, period. But we could insinuate, we could assume, because that's what the internet is for, especially if you don't have any type of concrete proof. Just the way that she's acting, like, we know that Tesehki wasn't messing with you after you got her jumped. And she said this. She wanted to beat your ass. And you had that baby holding on Chrisean Jr. for dear life, and you wouldn't put that baby down because you know she was about to knock that damn head off them shoulders. I don't care what none of y'all say. Oh, yeah. I wanted Tesehki to mop that girl clean on the floor. Like, mop her. Bing, 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 bing. Mop her. She needs it. Okay? She act like she's so untouchable and unbeatable and she could do whatever to people and say whatever. Like, you could say whatever, but the doings that she be doing is not it. Okay? So, of course, you and Tesehki is not going to be sisters like y'all was before. And we're not going to do that. I don't believe that Tesehki did nothing to that girl. I don't believe it. I feel like she took Tristan's story and she's running with it. Okay? She's running with it from the age to the story down to the T. Even Tristan came out and said now all of a sudden people selling my story like it was their story. China and everybody. China was the one that insinuated that her siblings was the one that violated her son Tristan. But she said that she don't know nothing about Chrisean. Chrisean and Petey was the youngest. They ain't know nothing. They wasn't about nothing. Now all of a sudden, Tesehki did this to you. No, Tesehki did this to you all of a sudden because she's getting more popular than you. People like her more than you, and you're threatened. Now we're going to get into more of her taking the credit for Tesehki and her fame and everything else, when we all know that Chrisean and Tesehki was the closest sisters. They was always together. So, of course, the people was going to see Tesehki. They're going to lean a little bit towards her because of her personality and the way she was backing you up and supporting you. Okay, she was there in the interview, with your first interview, when you was crying, lying, and stuff like that. She stood by your side so you could get to where you needed to go, even though she knew you probably was lying. And that's where she messed up. I'm not going to be down for a damn lie and a damn storyline just for you to, I'm not doing none of that, because that's not my person. I'm not going against the grain. I'm not doing that. That's where Tesehki messed up. She was there with her, growing into the fame with the lies, okay? And now look, Chrisean got so big-headed. Now all of a sudden, oh, you're here because of me. No, Tesehki's there because of her. Let's stop acting like she's not the one that was really talented and you was there. She admitted it. She was in a studio, okay, when Tesehki was in there doing her thing. So she was observing everything and sucking everything in because she wanted to be like her. This is your bigger sister. You wasn't doing nothing at the time besides track and going to college and stuff like that. Tesehki is the talented one. Still to this day, the talented one. And that's her lane. You try to go in her lane and it just didn't work out for you. Now, I'm not no hater. Okay, y'all already know this. I'm not no damn hater. Okay, if I was a hater, I would listen to none of her music. I actually was listening to Vibe all the time when it came out. And I actually listened to her and my boo song because that was my songs, okay? I'm not no damn hater. I don't like somebody bad enough to be like, I'm never listening to that person's music. I'm never going to like this person, what they do. No, I just don't like her as a person, okay? Because she's doing too much and she's annoying and she's a damn liar. She's a damn liar and she's a permanent victim in her head. And it's ridiculous. So let's listen to the rest of what she got to say about Tesehki. And I really hope that Tesehki really catch her one day and just bop her in her face, because I'm sick of it.
Me. And then it's crazy because this man, I've been with him for like 5 years, like in high school and a little bit of my college years. And ties with his family, like, loved him.
Ties with his family is crazy. When that man said out his mouth that his family don't even like you, they despise you, they didn't even want him with you, to be honest with you. Can you stop with the damn lies, girl? She always want to seem so special and relevant and, oh my God, people, no, they don't like you. And they probably think you have something to do with it. They probably think you have something to do with it. This man did time for you, defended you in a situation where I feel you probably did something to that man, and Ronnie took the fall for it. Because when he told that story, it just wasn't adding up to me. It was not adding up to me. If y'all go back, I already spoke about it when he went live and he was talking about it, the situation. He went detail to detail. And I'm going to tell you right now, it don't sound believable. It sounds like him and her at one point made this story so he could take this fall for her. He did the time, and this is how you do him? She about to disrespect this man, and this man is not even here to defend himself. Like, how dare you? First time you come out speaking about Ronnie, all of a sudden, he's the bad person, and he's this and he's that. No remorse is going to be shown. She seems more upset, if anything, that he ran up on her talking about he was the dad. I don't like people like this. I don't like people like this. The first time she come out speaking about somebody that she so-called loved and was with for 5 years and stuff like that before the fame and the money is ridiculous to me. This man was with you in the studio making music with you and he was here ride or die. And you gonna treat him like this and do him like that? Ugh.
Loved him down. Like, that's why I didn't speak. I never spoke on his death till just now. Like, because I feel like it's appropriate now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I lost somebody that I grew up with. Like, that's nothing to play with. Like, all right, he was trolling me. He kept making it seem like that's his baby when we wasn't even sexually active. So
Y'all wasn't sexually active when Ronnie showed that receipt about your brother hitting him up and y'all was together and he was like, y'all need to meet up and stuff like that because y'all was filming at the time, I think. So y'all was just in the room and wasn't doing nothing. Didn't Blueface say that at that time when you stole his car and everything else that you was going to Ronnie? Blueface said up and down that he think that Ronnie was the dad from the beginning because you kept messing with Ronnie, and Ronnie said this also. So at this point, it's just like, of course she's not gonna come out and say, "Yeah, I was smashing him. Yeah, I was smashing that person. Yeah, I was smashing." No, because to her, she's celibate, and it was only Blueface that was smashing, and we all know that that was a lie. Like, girl, bye.
Allegedly.
but he see, this is how I feel, bro. Blueface opened the door of disrespect and humiliation, so everybody else think they could do that shit to me, bro. On God, bro. They seen how, what's the name? That bitch, like, blew up off of trolling my baby and me and dropping a diss, and then I have to drop a diss back with my boo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like...
First of all, she talking about Jaidyn, the bitch. Okay, when did Jaidyn troll Junior? I'm confused. When did she troll Junior? Because last that I know, every time somebody brought up the baby or something, she didn't want to speak on that. I think she was on Jason Lee.
And as someone who's had 2 kids with him, what was your thoughts? Because you never spoke on it, did you?
I mean, it's not my place to speak on somebody else's baby, obviously. It's not my place to speak on somebody else's baby. Obviously, I hope everyone's baby is okay. I don't wish no ill on anybody's baby, but that's really their place to speak.
And she said she don't want to speak on it or talk about somebody.
It's hard for me to, because it's like, you know, that baby was had on me, so it's hard for me to have some type of opinion about what's going on. Because I'm just like, I don't wish no ill on, I don't wish no ill on anybody, or even a baby in particular. I want things to work out the best that they can work out.
Baby or whatever, because that's not her place or whatever. When did she troll Junior?
Left some of the truth out, like, you know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, obviously, and as of right now, I don't know if he's claiming it or not. He changes it every day. I don't know, but.
Let me know down in the comments below, because I don't know if I missed it or if it's just non-existent, but I didn't see that. Let me know.
My ex seen that shit. He seen that transaction, how, like, all right, if I started beef, like, say if I started beef with you and we just say we hung out once or twice.
Yeah.
And then I use that once or twice as, like, a motive to say, oh, yeah, so he did this and this and that, this and this and that, just to get a couple $1,000s from you because you gonna pay to interview me about you because you that nigga. You feel me? Yeah. So that shit was annoying. And then, like, for him to run up on me with a ski mask in the mall with gloves, like, strapped up, like, with my son. Nobody asked me, am I okay?
Hey, go with the sympathy shit. Nobody gonna ask me, am I okay? Girl, you be acting like you okay. You put out all this negative, evil ass energy on everybody else, but all of a sudden, you don't. No, we don't. Because you put yourself in these situations. You know that Ronnie was not gonna harm you, girl. Please. Cut it with the bull crap, okay? He was recording the whole time. Okay, what was he gonna do? Record himself shooting you? Girl, shut up. She's trying to disrespect this man. This man is not here to defend himself. And she knows, because he's not here to defend himself, that he can't speak on anything that she's talking about right now. But she's not really denying anything of these allegations. Like, she's really not.
Like, that's weird. For real. And it's crazy because my brothers is locked up. The fuck? And then my brother, my other brother, he in school, and my other brother, like, they don't, like, I'm just saying, long story short, stop playing with me. Like, stop trying to insinuate shit that's not even, like,
it's better for these gossiping pages, right? Like these gossiping sites and these gossiping people. That's what they love to do. You know what I mean? It's just always trying to twist the narrative.
What is this interviewer talking about? Why are you trying to blame blog sites and gossip sites and stuff like that? Nobody twists nothing around. Anything is on the blog. Yes, some of them do. But majority of the time is the information that they put out on the internet. Things that is being said. Like, what are you talking about, sir? If ass kissing was a face, it would be him.
If anything, on our platform, we like to stay away from things like that. Like, and I'm always defending people. I notice every time we have somebody up here and somebody tries to twist their words, well, this is what they were really trying to say.
Yeah, and then she say all that shit and be like, I miss her. Like, bro, go to hell. Like, leave me alone. Like, what do you keep, like, you know, like, I'm tired of people doing interviews and all they can talk about is me for a highlight. Like, you can't talk about yourself?
All right.
Okay, this video is a wrap. There's some more minutes or whatever the case may be, but I'm just gonna wrap this up because the cringiness is ridiculous. The crying for no reason and the sympathy stuff is very annoying to me. Hopefully Tesehki never talks to her again. Okay, because she always want to talk about somebody talking about her in interviews and she's the highlight and stuff like that. The interviewers ask them questions about y'all. But let's not talk about all the numerous times that you came out your mouth on your lives and on Twitter and stuff like that talking about jaidyn unprovoked.
I'm gonna have your child. Why the fuck you wanna have a child with a nigga that don't wanna put just his dick in you, bro? I'm just saying. You feel me? Like,
We seen this. You always got jaidyn in your mouth. Jaidyn is a threat to you from the beginning. That's why you thought you was going to take Blueface away from her. And jaidyn never went nowhere. That was her decision. It was a dumb decision. But jaidyn never went nowhere. She was still there with the kids. And he was always there and over there laid up. And always doing holidays with the kids. And always with his kids. And you did not like that shit. You ain't like it. You targeted jaidyn. Didn't you was bragging about it, how you and Blueface he was cheating on jaidyn at the time and she was pregnant with Journey, and you bragged about it, how she walked in on y'all and when y'all was doing y'all thing and you threw the phone at her and all this other stuff. She was pregnant and you wanted to fight the girl.
You guys have met though, right? Yeah, when we was like when I was she walked up in the house and she was like, really with my stuff? Like, I've been moved you out. Yeah. You don't live here no more. And she looking at me like I'm supposed to rush and get some clothes. I'm looking at her like, you see my she walk up in the house, disappointed. Now mama come trying to be her backup fate. And I'm like, and she tried whatever, tussle. Her phone fell, so I picked up her phone like, hello. Oh yeah, somebody come. Oh yeah. She like, get my phone. And his baby was like, get my phone. He's butt ass naked. I'm butt ass naked. Mm-hmm. We're trying to get them out the room. His brother just come upstairs with a pile of food like, oh, what the f*** on? So he finally get the mom out the way, and the baby mom's still standing like, hey, my mom, your phone. I'm looking at this. Oh, you want the phone? So I toss it and hit it in her face.
I'm like texting about an hour before I'm actually there. I'm on the way, right? Just because I don't know what's going on. If you don't want to be there, don't be there. Then I don't care. He doesn't reply, but I'm like, well, I'm down the street. I'm going to go anyway. All my stuff is there.
Did you have a key to the house?
I got in. I walked in the house.
It was just open?
Yeah, so I just walked in and I wasn't expecting that. And then I hear music, so I'm just like, oh, whatever. I don't know what's going on. And then I walk up. I'm like, hey.
Wait. What kind of music is playing? Is it like Something in My Heart by
No, it
Michelle
wasn't anything in particular. No, it wasn't anything in particular or nothing crazy. I just was like, oh, maybe he can't hear me or maybe he's in the shower. So I walk upstairs and that's what's going on. I'm like, you're weird, bro. Like,
wait, so you opened I have you here. You opened the door. And what's happening? Just give us a visual.
They on the bed, and he just looked like a goofball. Like, he just looks like a deer in headlights. Like, and I'm just like, what's good? That's when, that's like the whole situation where she went on Shade Room, like, she did this and she did that. But I was the first one to buck, so I don't know what that is all about. But we know what happened in that room.
Wait, y'all got in a fight?
I wanted to.
Did she have her tooth in at the time or no?
No.
Because she caught you trying to be a homewrecker. You showed Journey's baby picture when she didn't even show the world Journey. And you did it on purpose because you was drunk on live. You were trying to get at Blueface. He was like, look, I don't think I was supposed to show this picture. You knew what she was doing, girl. You're petty, you're spiteful. And then when the shit turned around on you, you play the victim. And it's not how it goes. Take accountability for the dumb shit that you be doing. For real. because it's becoming very annoying. Your momentum is dying down. You're still a topic to talk about because you're a clown, you're a liar. We got Chrisean Jr. in the mix now. You went live and gave birth to this baby. So now we all in the business. We was there when little Junior was born. All the way up until now. Talking about I'm protecting him from the internet. You're protecting him because you're embarrassed. You're embarrassed because everybody is pointing out the things that you already know about that you're not coming out and freely speaking about. Okay? The day you come out and really say, listen, I'm just going to come clean. Yes, my child has this. It's very overwhelming. I'm trying to do my best. Blah, 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 blah. We'll give you some kudos for that. But we're not doing that because you're a damn liar. You're a damn liar. And it's ridiculous how you're doing and how you playing in these people's faces. Okay, let's get into some of these comments. This itch Chrisean just be saying anything. Jaidyn never trolled your child. This Whoville character freak little marble while he was still not of age for a record. And she thought it was gonna make Blueface mad and do better than Barbie. And he clowned her for it. What are you mad about now? Get it together. What does Blueface or Jay have to do with Ronnie and or him trolling you? Blueface didn't open no door to allow ninjas to disrespect you. You did. Clock that T, girl. All you're doing. You allow for everyone to disrespect you because you never had respect for yourself or your body. All Ronnie was trying to do was see if Junior was his biological kid. Right, and now he can't. And she made it sure that he's not. Because there was process papers. He showed papers. He showed that he was going to be doing the process and everything else. But I guess now he's never going to know. Now she's saying they wasn't sexually active when she admitted to being sexually active with him around the time she got pregnant. I remember that vividly. Nah, you did speak on his death with a fake DNA test. Right. As soon as he passed, you turned around and put a DNA test as if, aha, you're not the father. Look. What? That was a slap in the face, and that just showed guilt to me. I'm sorry. That showed guilt to me. Because ain't no way I'm going to do that after somebody that I so-called love and had all this history with, and a person that did time for me. I'm going to disrespectfully do that after he passed. Put a DNA test out, like literally 5 seconds after. Not even a whole 24 hours later. Miss me with the bullcrap. Right. She's really delulu. If this doesn't tell how obsessed she is with Jaidyn, I don't know what will. Girl, you Jaidyn biggest fan for real. Right. And it's not about looks. It's about the position. Jaidyn's doing her own thing right now, making her own money. She always looking good, okay? No matter how her body looks, how her butt look, or how y'all want to talk about her face, Stewie, and all this other stuff. She's doing what she has to do as a parent. We see her cooking. We see her cleaning. We see her doing things with her kids. These are the things that we like. So, miss me with the bullcap, Chrisean. You need to take some damn notes. You need to be friends with Jaidyn, actually, so she could teach you a thing or two. Huh. Chrisean always playing a victim. Exactly. But anyway, I love y'all. This video is a wrap. Please, this video is long, okay? So it might take a little while to upload, so bear with me. But please make sure to run this video up. Like I said, this is entertainment purposes only. Everything is allegedly. Don't take nothing I said personal. I talk like this. Don't get it misconstrued with me feeling some type of way. I'm mad. I'm this. No. I'm a New Yorker, and this is how we talk, and this is just what it is, okay? But anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloo, bye-bye.